Hey, good morning, West Middle School, and welcome back to another episode of Whazz Up. Hey, with our Kindness Week, and thanks again to Miss McKenzie and all of our counselors for the Kindness Week. But with that, and also a short week last week, we've been away for a bit. Well, it seems like an eternity, but we're back, baby. So in this episode, we have several things we want to do. Number one, we want to update you and give you a little refresher on what's been happening here at West. And a lot's been happening. Kindness Week, like I mentioned, are you guys all still being kind, even though it's not Kindness Week? Sure hope so, because that's what builds positive community here at West. In addition to Kindness Week, we had fall sports wrap up last week. So our football team, our volleyball teams, and our cross-country athletes, they all wrapped up their season last week. So good job to all of you. Thank you for participating and representing West in your sport. This week, and a little bit about what's upcoming this week, we have sports that are already started right on the heels of the fall sports. And those sports that are going already this week are wrestling, and our two girls basketball, 7th and 8th grade girls basketball are also underway. So those games are shortly starting, or in a week or two. So not this week, but in next week and the following for wrestling and girls basketball. Stay tuned on those. Also this week, in fact tomorrow evening, Tuesday, October 16th, we have our beginning band has a concert at Nampa High. So come out and support them. Thank you band players for representing West, and that concert starts at 7 p.m. at Nampa High School. So come out and support. So we also are going to do something, and we want to introduce, we're almost getting to the end of the first quarter, and we want to introduce something that is coming up, and some things that are already underway here at West, and that is around clubs. So we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, I'm going to have some guests that I have hand selected to join me in the studio on set to introduce our clubs here at West. So back to you. We'll be back in a few. All right, welcome back. Hey, we're back in set, and as you can see, I've got some folks joining me. Thank you guys for joining me in studio today. Hey, so I have them here to help me introduce something that is already underway here at West, and that, as I alluded to earlier, our clubs. We have some clubs already going on, and there's going to be more coming later in this segment around clubs and those things that you guys, if you're not aware of or want to get involved in, you can join. So more to come on that. But I have been thinking about what kind of club I would like to start. And do you guys have any idea what kind of club I might want to start here at West?
Crazy Hair Club?
Crazy Hair Club. What do you think? Yeah? Yeah. Hey, I think he's on to something, and I think we might look at that. What do you guys think we would do at our club meetings? What do we do at our hair club meetings?
Comb our hair.
We could comb our hair. Yeah. We could research YouTube clips on the best type of combs for different hair types. Yeah. Good. Anything else? What about product? We do some research on product.
Yeah.
Speaking of, what's your favorite kind of product for your hair? Aussie? Yeah. I personally am a Head and Shoulders kind of guy. Works real well for this. How about you?
I use gel. I don't know what it is, but it makes my curls tighter.
Nice. Tight curls. Mr. Levitt?
There's just too many.
Too many. Too many to speak of even. Awesome. Well, I think we got a good start to our hair club, right?
Hey guys, I heard that there's a club. I was just kidding. Can I join the club?
This is our cameraman, everyone.
Hey.
Give him a big hand. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. So what's the club? Like, are we like acting? Are we like, man? Like there could be anything, right? Chess? Can we play chess club? What are we doing here?
What are we doing? What do we think about doing?
It's Hair Club.
Hair club.
Oh.
Well, you could have hair and join us.
Really?
Yeah. Or you could just, Mr. Pagano, what's your favorite product?
I'm a little embarrassed to say. I use baby wash on my head and a loofah to scrub it.
All right.
So.
Well, it's a different perspective on our hair club. What do you guys think? I think
This is fantastic.
I think he could join us.
Is this what it feels like all the time?
Yeah, well, we do meet just once a week, but yeah, our hair club is going to be rocking it.
Love it.
And you guys look good with your hair. Yeah, I'm in good company today.
Sweet.
So, hey, we want to talk more about other clubs, legit clubs that are going on here at West. So we'll talk about that in a second. But I want to thank my guests. So, Mr. Levitt, thank you so much for joining me. Mr. Kersey, thank you for joining me. And Ms. Hoagland, thank you so much for joining us in the studio today. And Mr. Pagano, thank you for coming from behind the camera and joining us for our hair club.
You put in effort.
Back to you.
Thanks.
Hello, I am here with Mr. Rhodes. Mr. Rhodes, can you tell me a little bit about the DC Travel Club?
Hi, Sigurd. Well, the DC Travel Club is where we take students from West Middle School and we raise a bunch of money, and then we jump on an airplane and fly over to Washington, D.C., check out all the nation's monuments, and we get a chance to see where the nation's capital is and all the cool stuff that goes on there.
Nice. So how can students get involved?
Well, if you want to go this year, it's a little bit late, but you might be able to talk me into allowing you to come. We are going to DC this year on the first weekend of spring break, and then we will be going again in the future. If you want to get involved, you can just stop by my room. I've got applications and lots of information.
All right.
Hey, Sigurd, I got a question for you.
What
Would you like to go to Washington, D.C.?
I would.
You're welcome. You can come. For the low price of $1,600, you can come on a trip to Washington, D.C.
That sounds amazing, Mr. Rhodes. I'll try to make it.
All right, I'll see you at my room for an application.
See you there.
Hi, I'm Grant, and I'm going to be talking with Miss Heath about the 21st Century STEM program. What do you do in the 21st century?
Well, Grant, 21st Century is a STEM club, and it's directed at getting students here after school so we can do STEM activities. So anything science, technology, math, engineering kind of things. The last few weeks we've been doing marshmallow challenge towers. We are now building straw towers, right? We get to go on field trips. We're going to go to the rec center here in a few weeks and go do the rock wall climb, and go swimming and just have a good time. All of this stuff is free. It's federally funded, so anybody that joins, you get all the supplies and all the field trips for free. So yeah, we just have lots of fun. We play lots of fun games. Do you remember the rock, paper, scissors tag?
Yeah.
Was that fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
Sounds like a lot of fun. How do students join?
Students can come join by coming and seeing me, room 604, and getting an application. They can ask any of their friends in the 21st century for an application, or they can go down to the office and get one.
Hey guys, so I'm Noelle Overstreet and this is Mrs. Overstreet and we're here to talk about Leo Club. So what is Leo Club?
So Leo Club is a service club. We do things for the community. We basically provide volunteer work for different organizations.
Okay, and who can do Leo Club?
So anybody can do Leo Club. You can join if you have good grades, if you have good attendance, and no behavior issues.
And when do you guys meet?
We meet on Wednesdays, about once a month. Sometimes it depends on what the project is. Like we have the St. Alphonsus Christmas tree decoration, and we will probably meet 2 or 3 times in the month of November to complete that.
Okay, sounds like lots of fun. Thank you.